Hello, my friends. Welcome. I'm Cheryl, and this is Your Journey Yoga. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having an amazing day, and it's just going to get better from here. Those are my hopes each and every time we get together. A recovery flow today. If you've been working, exercising really hard, if you just got done competing, if you just got done with a really good workout, if you've been sitting behind a desk all day. So just recovery for your body doesn't necessarily have to mean that you are recovering from an injury, but yes, that is absolutely part of it as well. So just recovery is some self-care for your body, for your mind, and for your spirit. So a recovery time is a gentle stretching. So taking it easy. We want to keep things at about a 5 or a 6, really nothing beyond that. And if you're going above a 6, guys, just be really mindful and keep in mind that it is a recovery. Okay, so this is meant to be gentle. All right, you guys, a seated position that feels okay to you. Let's turn and face the palms to the sky. Gently drape the wrists over the knees. Bring the index finger to touch your thumb. Close your eyes and just breathe. Big piece of recovery, guys, is our breath. Our breath has the ability to send messages to our body, to the mind, that it's going to be okay. That we've got this under control. It's okay to let go of that tension and tightness. If ever you're feeling anxious, worried, stressed, find your breath, my friends. Find a quiet place. Focus on those inhales and exhales. And let's gently open those eyes. Let's take those legs out, not super wide, but just wide enough where it feels like a nice stretch. Bringing the hands down by your side, sit up nice and tall. We're just going to point and flex our feet. Just breathe, slow and steady. And relax those feet. And we're going to make circles with the ankles. Still sitting up nice and tall. And switch directions. We got about 5 of these rotations, guys. So just checking in. What do you feel in your ankles, your feet, your calves, your hips? And just coming back to neutral, bringing the hands to the inside, and we're just going to lean forward a little bit. So now we're going to work a little stretch through the forearms, through the shoulders. We're going to roll those shoulders back and away. So we keep that length in the spine. Maybe add a little flex of your feet. Let's bring those hands forward a little bit. Roll those shoulders back. Deepening that stretch through the glutes, through the hips. Now soften your feet. Feel how those quads release. And bring the hands forward a little bit further. Now we're only going to go to a 5, guys. 6 max. And we're going to do little pulses, bending the elbows and coming back up. Bending the elbows and coming back up, keeping that length in the spine. Do you feel that in your lower back? And coming back up. One more. Bend and come up. Now maybe one more step forward. Breathe. Let's open those arms. And we're going to do like little baby push-ups. So spread your fingers wide and little push-up, up and down. So the flexibility here, you can pull it back up a little bit and come back a little bit further. And we do those push-ups. So really be mindful. If you're getting too deep, guys, back off. And last one, sit up nice and tall. Let's bring that left foot in. Bringing the sole of the foot along the inside of the thigh. We turn and face that right leg and sit up tall. So you should feel a really nice stretch right along that left side. Shoulders are rolled back and breathe. Now a slow rotation. Now we're going to take those hands on either side of that left leg. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe. And releasing that rotation, placing that right hand to the shin, and left arm comes up and over Just a nice gentle stretch all the way down that left side. And inhale it back up. Once again, we turn towards that right leg. This time we're going to walk those hands forward. So be mindful, you might feel stretch in that left hip, definitely in that lower back, definitely feeling it through the back of that right leg, and just a release of the chin towards the chest. So as that body begins to recover, whether it's too much sitting, too much standing, too much exercise, not enough exercise, we're just giving the body the love it needs, guys. Gentle movements, big deep breaths, slowly re-rise, and we take it to the other side. So that left leg goes out, right foot comes in. Sit up nice and tall. Bringing the hands down by your sides, we lift through the crown of the head and we turn towards that left leg, adding a little flex of the foot. Breathe. Now you might notice it might be harder to sit up nice and tall on one side versus the other. Breathe, slow and steady. And slowly release that rotation and we take it to the other side. Hand on either side of that right leg, sit up nice and tall and get as much rotation as you can. So we're kind of using those hands to help us along. Breathe, that left foot is still flexed. And gently release that rotation, placing that left hand to the top of the shin, just below the knee, right arm up and over. Oh goodness, yes. Breathe slow and steady. And inhale it up. Let's bring that left leg and cross it just in front of the right. So our legs are stacked, not necessarily crossed, but one foot in front of the other. Bring the hands down by your sides. Sit up nice and tall and gently release the chin towards the chest. And we lift that head nice and tall, turning the head out over that right shoulder, with a little tuck of your chin towards your collarbone. Hold and breathe. Inhale, lift your gaze, turn it back to face front, and then out over that left shoulder far as you can turn your head, with a little tuck of your chin towards your collarbone. Inhale, lift your gaze, bring it back to face front, and let's walk those hands forward. Releasing the weight of the upper body down, supporting with your hands, and just slowly, slowly coming forward. Now those arms can extend out nice and long, or you can keep those elbows softly bent. I just want you to feel that stretch in your glutes and in that lower back and into those hips, but being mindful of those knees. As we come forward, the body weight gently pressing through the knee joint. Is that good for you, or do we need to back off? And slowly we rise and we switch. Now we're going to tuck that left foot behind the right. So the feet are not crisscrossed really, they're stacked one in front of the other. So that left foot's kind of tucked underneath that left thigh. Or the right thigh, sorry. Sitting up nice and tall, bring those hands down by your sides. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, release the chin towards the chest. Feel those shoulder blades drawn down your spine, almost like you're going to tuck them in your back pocket. That nice stretch all the way down the back of the body. Inhale, lift your gaze, and as you exhale, gently release that right ear towards your right shoulder. Close your eyes, relax your jaw. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, a gentle lean to the left. Those big, full, deep breaths. Never judging, always kind. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Once again, bring those hands forward and let's walk it out. Either fully extending those arms or just coming forward as much as feels good to you, supporting as much as you need with those arms, releasing the weight of the upper body down.
Now maybe as your body's starting to let go, you can start to walk those hands a little further out. Again, this is not a competition, my friends. This is about really taking care of you, your mind, your body. And let's slowly walk it back up.
Now we're going to crisscross those legs. If that's not comfortable for you, finding a place that is comfortable for you. Bringing the hands together and bringing the elbows together. We're going to create about a 90-degree bend with our arms. So you're going to feel an openness between those shoulder blades. You're going to feel some active work. Palms are gently touching. Breathe. Now I want you to intensify that touching of the palm, and I want you to squeeze the elbows, the forearms, and the hands. Do you feel how that activates your chest? How that opens your back? Now release that, but keep them together. And squeeze. And release. Still keeping them together. Squeeze. Now keep them squeezed and begin to extend the arms out. Very challenging. Keep those elbows. Now release the intensity and see if you can open any further without allowing those elbows to open. And bring it back towards your face. Squeeze the elbows, squeeze the palms, press them together. Now begin to lift your fingertips towards the sky. Ooh, very challenging. Breathe. Doing our best to keep that good posture. And slowly bring it back down, pulling those hands down to heart center. Oh, do you feel that release? Yes, yes, yes. A gentle tuck of your chin towards your chest with those shoulders softly relaxed. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Let's come forward and up onto all fours to a tabletop position. We're going to bring our weight back just a bit, and we're going to flip the wrists over so that the back of the hands are resting against the mat. Now, if this isn't great for you guys, it's okay. No worries. You can do the same thing up and just gently draw that hand back. So listening to your body is always key. Core is strong. Breathe. Now you can move as much weight forward as you like, but really, again, only to about a 5 or a 6. And then flip those palms over. A little rock forward and back. Just working through the wrists, through the forearms, through the shoulders. Again, you can do the same thing, being up and just a gentle pull back. And let's sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long. Hips back towards your heels. Forehead towards the mat. Nice big deep breaths. And let's slowly walk those hands back up. We're going to come up to a kneeling position. If you need a chair or anything to hold on to as we move through the body, we're going to bring that right foot forward and gently lean in, hands just resting on your thigh. As you inhale, pull it back just a bit. And then exhale, sink in. Again, inhale, lift just a bit. And then exhale, sink in. As we sink in, mindful that the knee is over the ankle. We just don't want that knee to go out over those toes. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale as you sink in. Inhale, straighten. This time we hold that forward, extending left arm out, lift it high. A little arch back if that feels okay to you. And a little lean to the right if that feels okay. Inhale it back to center. Flow forward, place that left hand to the inside of your foot. Rotate and reach. Breathe. Exhaling and releasing that right hand to the inside of the foot. We're going to allow that right knee to open out to the side, rolling to the outside edge of that right foot, and then gently pulling it back in. So mobility through the hips. Beautiful. Exhale as it rolls out. Inhale as it pulls in, making sure that that core is staying strong. Exhale as it goes out. Inhale, pull it in. Let's bring the hands on either side of the foot and begin to sit it back. Gluing the sole of the foot to the mat, squaring those hips. Gently drawing your nose towards your knee. And as you exhale, lifting those toes, sitting back just a little bit further. And coming forward once again. Bringing the hands to the thighs, we come up nice and tall, and we're going to pull that right leg back in to kneeling. And left foot comes forward. We lean in, hands to the thigh. Take a big breath in as you straighten that leg, lifting just slightly. And then exhale, we sink deeper into that lunge. Inhale, straighten. Exhale and sink. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale and sink. Just getting that long stretch through the hip flexor. Inhale, lift. Last time, and we're going to hold it low. So we're doing a lot of sitting, a lot of running, a lot of biking, a lot of walking or hiking. Those hip flexors, guys, they tighten up either from overuse or underuse. But they need some love, guys. Let's extend that right arm out. Lift it high, arch it back. A little or a lot. As those hips come forward and we reach back, we create that length all the way down the right side of your body. A little lean to the left if that feels okay. Feels so good. All the way down that right side. Inhale it back to center. And we rise, releasing that right hand to the inside of your left foot. Rotate your body and extend left arm to the sky. Reach it up as high as you can reach. Breathe. Exhaling and releasing that left hand to the inside of your foot. Core is strong. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, let that left knee roll out to the side. And inhale it back to center. Exhale, let it roll out. And inhale, pull it back to center 2 more times. So really working through the hip, through the groin, through the knee, through the ankle. Keeping that belly strong. Last time, roll it out. And pull it in, bringing one hand on either side of your foot, gluing that left sole of the foot to the mat. We keep those hips square and we slowly press those sit bones back and draw the nose towards the knee. Now gently pull those left toes off the mat as you sit back a little deeper. And inhale, slowly coming forward once again, lifting the hands to that left thigh. And we rise, coming back to the knees. Let's come over onto a hip, sweeping the feet around and slide on down to the top of the mat. Extending the legs out long, flex your feet, reach to the sky, lengthen, hinge it forward, tummy down, chest down, hands, and then draw your nose towards your knees. Long stretch through the backs of the legs, through the spine. Tight hamstrings, guys, always means your lower back's going to be a little bit tight. So really working on that hamstring, and we're just going to kind of shift those feet front to back. A little movement of those hips, almost like you're walking, and then gently release. Inhale, reach it out, sit up nice and tall. Drawing one knee in towards your chest, use that knee to help guide you down. Slow and steady. Pulling that knee in towards your chest. Now draw the other knee in towards your chest, hands to your shins just below those knees, and just gently rock side to side. And we come back to center. Inhale, lift the upper body, draw those knees in towards your nose. And gently release the upper body back down. Release your hands, bring one foot to the mat and then the other, and let those arms just come out to the side. And we're going to open up those feet just a little bit wider than your mat. So you might even feel your heels still on the mat. And we're just going to gently rock the knees from side to side. And by creating space between those feet, we just give ourselves plenty of room to let those knees slide from side to side. Now we're not in a race here. So just taking some time to really let that full mobility take place, so long as we're not going too intense, right? Now let's take it to the left, and we're going to hold it to the left. Breathe. Feeling that nice stretch down through that outside of that right hip. You might notice a nice stretch to the inner thigh of that left leg, slowly drawing it back through to center and then over to the right. And we're just going to take note if it feels different on one side versus the other and where that difference is. So feeling a nice stretch through that left side. We come back to center, drawing one knee in towards the chest and then the other. Once again, just gently rock side to side. Great way to realign the pelvis and to give yourself a little bit of a massage. Always a good thing. And come back to center. Keep that right knee tucked in. Extend your left leg out and down. Right arm extends out to a T. Left hand to the outside of the right knee and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the mat just as best you can. Turn your gaze out over that right arm. One of the very best recovery poses. Great way to help let go of if you're holding on to any anxiety, stress, worry, any kind of negative energy that tends to draw the joy out of our life. This wrings it out and helps hold on to that joy, to bring positive energy into our world, to our breath, to our heart and our mind. Rolling back to center, releasing that right leg out and down. Left knee comes in, left arm extends out to the side, and we take that right hand to the outside of the left knee and guide it across. Breathe. Nice, big, deep breaths. Gaze is out over that left arm. And we give ourselves permission to just be. Releasing that right hand, rolling back to center. Releasing that left leg out, bringing the hands to your tummy. One hand just below your belly button, one just below your sternum. Let those legs be heavy, let those arms be heavy. Feel the weight of your body gently rest against the earth. We take a moment to reconnect with that breath, to recognize the gift of our breath. Strength and understanding, awareness and appreciation, joy and gratitude. We take a moment to appreciate the time we have put forth to help our body heal, to help our mind be present, to let go of negative energy, whether that be physical, mental, or emotional. We celebrate and we breathe. We gently wiggle our fingers and our toes. We bring one foot in towards the bottom and then the other, gently rolling to one side. And using the strength of the arms, we come back up to a seated position. Resting the hands comfortably, turning the palms to face the sky, gently touching your index finger to your thumb. Close your eyes and breathe. You are beautiful just as you are. We work each and every day to find the very best version of ourselves within us. We do our part each and every day to help make this world a better place. First and foremost, doing our best to take care of ourselves so that we can take care of others better. I appreciate you. I honor you. I send you light and love each and every day. Let's gently open the eyes, take a big breath in, reach to the sky, and exhale, pull the hands to heart center. I hope you feel amazing. I hope you come back time and time again. Be well, my friends. Stay healthy. Until the next time, the light and love in me honors the light and love in each and every one of you. And namaste.